Maybe I should move the tree. I think we should move the tree over some. Maybe block this way with the tree. Because it's too pretty to miss. By the way, guys, welcome. As you can tell, I'm trying to be festive. We're getting closer and closer to winter solstice. By the way, for those of you who don't know, it is next week on the 21st, at least when I celebrate it. I know some of you do Christmas and other fun holidays. Hey, Libra.
I would have made that for you, but I don't think it's possible now.
That'll be all right. Hello, Julissa. We'll do it tomorrow. We're still trying to work on a different setting, but this is what we got started so far, which I don't think is too bad. And by the way, it is snowing here. Like, it is insane. I don't know if you guys are getting snow or not, but I am loving it. Like, I read a whole box, but this was kind of just like a throw together at the last minute. But I'm enjoying it. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on in your life today. And what's the situation that's growing? Libra, my dear, it does seem like things are equaling out. By the other card that I got in Cancer, it does seem like some good things are coming. You're getting your balance back slowly but surely. So congratulations. It's not fully there, but it's getting there. 22 inches. Damn. Boston getting snow tonight. We're going to have a white Christmas, it seems. Or you'll winter solstice. You all right? You're in there talking to yourself. All right, Julissa, pick your card, my baby. Card 1 or card 2? You know it's a good day when mommy's got her Dunkin'. Are you like conjuring over the taco meat or what? All I see is hand waving over the taco meat. You're going to have to let it set in there for a while since it was frozen. You can spank it, but it ain't going to help it. Mars. Seems like we got some conflict, Julissa. Hopefully that works out, though. Conflict and balance. So that tells me that you're trying to be level-headed. Thank you, baby. I tried today. You guys can't tell it, but literally, like, this is like a belly shirt, pretty much. But I'm living my best plus-size life today, so. Yeah, I'm going to do some more. We got so much stencil and stuff. I figured this weekend I'd let you kids go nuts and you can decorate the outside however you want. Stencil. You said stencil. Did I? You were like, I'm like an old lady that put a stencil outside. Ooh. It looks like, yeah, and that we're getting what we want. There are some good things coming your way, baby. That was for Yan. Sorry, I got side conversations going on in there, and it's distracting mommy. All right. And then how to shoot a poncho. A combo in the background, because we were doing karaoke earlier. And so it's still going. Why they haven't changed it, I have no clue. But hey, Cheese Pie, haven't seen you here, so make sure you subscribe. Hey, Pandy. She was belting and then it went hocus pocus down. Hey, that's because you got to play with it. You got to make it your own when you're singing, baby. BBW gang in his house. All right, so for Pandy, my dear, you got some issues with some things that you wanted. Maybe it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be. And now you're slowly realizing maybe the decision that you made was not a wise one. Good luck on that, though. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's coming your way. Ooh, something's flipped. All right, so for cheese, my dear, it looks like you finally got some privacy in your life and away from people who are basically trying to keep an eye on you for at least the time being. But be careful, because anytime that could switch back to the way it was. So try to keep to yourself, at least for the next week or two. Thank you, my dear. I had some fun with it. I don't know if you guys ever seen her. Her name is Jamie. Oh, what is her last name? She does like like movie reviews while doing her makeup. And I felt inspired today. Nobody in this world said Charles. Jamie.
I was talking about your makeup.
Nobody said Charles.
I said James Charles who?
Oh, I think you were trying to compliment me and I didn't understand. Okay, whatever. I wish I had different makeup. I do need to get more makeup. Yes, my baby, you can get a card. I see you, Addie. What?
I see you, Abby.
I see into your soul. Oh, shit. Ew, looks like you broke free from an illusion. Or maybe the illusion that you appeared to... Actually, I think that's more thing. So we got the musician. Apparently, I'm in music land today. The magician, not musician. In reverse. And to me, this tells me that an illusion that you've been putting on for a while to people has finally started to kind of show. Maybe you were trying to act like you were happier than you were, or act like everything's fine when in reality it wasn't. So, you know, sometimes it's good to have people aware of situations. Hey, Coco. And yes, I will add you to the list, my dear. And Coco, you will be next. Give me 1 second. And then we got Tatiana. If you would, my dear, please subscribe. That helps the channel. And thank you for the makeup. So we got the Hangman in reverse. Coco, it seems like you dodged a bullet. There was a situation where you could have been made to look like a fool. And it seems like you've been able to get yourself out of that situation. So congratulations, my dear. Long, long time. Tatiana, my dear. 1, 2. Pick your card. 1 or 2. Huh? Sleep how long? You got some unfinished business. You need to get rid of the shit that's no longer in your life, like suiting you, but you're letting it stick around longer than it should. I'm going to assume that this is like a person or maybe like a situation or a little bit of both. But if you are not happy and it's causing more chaos and more grief in your life, and you're kind of having that moment where you're like jumping back and forth, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? If you're thinking about doing it, fucking do it. Because in the end, it's going to be better for your mental health. By the way, 24th, we're going live really early, probably around 1 o'clock. And we're going to be doing some getting ready for the holidays, because I always cook on the 25th, even though we also celebrate on the 24th for family. So I will be prepping some food. We will be talking about the holidays, some of their origins, some of the things you can do with your family, and all that fun jazz, along with doing our drawling for the month, which is a free 30-minute reading. And the way that you get that is by showing up, subscribing, and if you pay for a reading, you get more entries. So far, over the last few months, we've got about 20 pages worth of names, front and back, to mind you. So that is going to be fun, because the ones that I did front to back, I am actually going to have to divide that. So that's fun. I was trying to figure out a word to go with what I was trying to say, and it just wasn't working out. Oh, so is everybody ready for this season? Getting into the spirit, so to speak. I'll tell you what, that gingerbread latte from Dunkin' is amazing. Truths being revealed and hearing the ancient ones. So whoever just came into this live, you've got really someone trying to help you. An ancestor trying to get you to see the truth. Hanny or Hannah, whatever the fuck your name is. That's for you, baby. I don't know which one of your ancestors is trying to get a hold of you to let you know that there's a situation in your life of someone that you need to avoid. But it's coming through strong because as soon as you popped in, those cards popped out. So if I were you, take some time, listen to whoever it is, because they're trying to give you a warning, baby. You can come in here and chit chat in between readings, baby. So I don't know if it resonates with you or what it is, but when I see ancient ones pop up, and I also see revealing the truth, someone's trying to communicate something with you, that something in your life is not right. Someone's either lying to you or keeping something from you, which is basically the same thing. If you go back, you actually already got a card I read for you in the beginning, my dear. You'll have to do a replay of that. You all right in there? Well, poor hubby. He had a real bad leg cramp this morning. It was not his morning, so, you know. Yes, you may, my dear. I do require that you subscribe to the channel. Plus, you know, if you win the free 30-minute reading, you're going to want to know about it. You're very welcome, dear. So here's what happens. Normally when I have two cards pop up, I let you choose what card it is that I read. So Bree, my dear, you got card 1 and card 2. Card 1, card 2. I know, he screamed so bad. I was just like, oh. And I'm like holding him, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And it sounds like at one point he's like psychotically laughing because it hurts so bad. And then I'm like laughing, but I'm trying not to show it and trying to be compassionate, but it's kind of hard when he sounds like the fucking Joker.
I did.
Love you, but it's the truth. Anyway, baby. So I've got the traveling card, which is a 6 of Swords. With this card, you're either going to travel or maybe some plans are going to get delayed or already have been delayed, or maybe you're in a delay within your spiritual life or your life, to be honest, unless I, you know, get some context. It seems like maybe there's a couple decisions that you've got to make and you're kind of at a standpoint. At least that's what I'm getting from the other card that came with the one that you chose. So whatever that decision is, hopefully you can find the right path for you. Did you get anything? I am waiting on an Alexa to get here. I know it's my gift because my hubby was like, you pick what you want this year and I'll get it. And I'm like, all right. So it's coming today and I'm super excited.
Yeah.
2 of Wands in reverse too. So if you're getting it in reverse, it means something that's been revealed to you, or at least that's how I take it normally when I get the 2 of Wands. This deck right here is called the Deviant Moon deck. And actually, baby, will you hand me that cardboard? I hate these things. I wish they would make, you know, oh shit. Damn it.
Like the one
Technical
that came in.
difficulties. Give me a minute. Hey, it actually didn't soak up. I like her paper a lot more.
Right.
Anyway, I wish they would all put all decks in these because they're a lot harder. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like one of these. Honestly, you can go on Wish and get it real super cheap if you're willing to wait. I pay $20 to support a shop, and it is by Patrick Patrick Valencia. It's spelled Valenza. Patrick Valencia. It's a very pretty deck. Hello, Pearl, my dear. you're not subscribed, do so. But I feel like you already are because I feel like I've seen you a few times. See, that would be really pretty. I think that's what I'm going to put in towards the beginning. Oh, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Give me 1 second, Pearl. Let's see if we can get Papa. Because I love this. I got it in the beginning of the year. If you guys can see it. It smells great too, by the way.
Oh,
And, oh, is it? Ooh, it is you. You do smell good. Yes, I will add you to the list, my dear. Let's see what I got for Pearl. Well, I could smell it through the cloth, and I'm like, man, that smells really good.
Oh, so beautiful.
Pearl. I know, baby. That's why I said I think you've been in here a few times. I always try to, like, if I don't see people daily, or if I can't remember their name, you know how it goes. So we got the High Priestess in reverse, which tells me that there is someone who may be younger who is causing a little bit of chaos. She may not realize to the full extent of the chaos that she is creating, but it's someone who is a younger female in your life, Pearl, that is causing a little bit of mayhem. If you don't know about it now, you will find out about it, my dear. So just kind of keep an eye out on what you say when there's someone of a mouthy, younger individual. Hey, Nicole, or Noelle. I'm so sorry about that. That's a pretty name. Mohini? Mohini. Oh, and I'm slaughtering them, but you, Mohini, he, Mohini ho. Catch a dead man by his toe. All right, let's see what I got for Mohini or Mohini. I don't know which one it is. Either way, I think you know that I'm trying to say your name, and I'm just going horribly. But I got a few cards that pop out, so I'm going to let you pick out which one I read. So here's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick your demon, my dear. Oh, are you fixing that? That's pretty.
I'm trying, but it's not working out.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with that little humpity dump. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. So from what I'm getting from this card and the other ones, it seems like you had a situation where you walked away from. And it seems like some things were hidden that you're kind of looking at a closer eye on, my dear. Hey, dear. I will add you to the list. It seemed like things were going good for a while, and then it all just kind of went to shit. Questions are $5 for 2. So what I would do is just kind of take time and stay away from the individual. No one is worth putting that much time and effort into what someone else is doing or why they're doing it. At least that's my personal opinion. Not everybody shares it. But whoever scorned you, ignore their ass. Move on. Ooh, I know. I got that one heading up there for a reason and when this one dies. All right, so we got Noel. The angels are singing. Cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar with cookies. That's a long ass name. You need to. That's a name, baby. All right, so Noelle, my dear, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, which tells me that you're kind of jumping between 2 options. So it's either 2 options in love, life, or maybe a certain direction in your life. You can get a reading. I will add you to the list. But whatever it is, just do what everyone else does in the world. Weigh out the lesser of the 2 evils. Which one brings you more joy? What are you drinking? Looks like eggnog. Eventually we will get eggnog. All right, Amit. Let me know if you're wanting a question. If not, you can get a free reading. These are both paid and free to reading. So you get one card for free. If you look down in the description, it goes through everything, what type of readings I do and how I do them. Maria or Marie. I don't know why I called you Maria, so I'm sorry about that. Cup of tea. Let's see what's going on in your life. I wanna have it all. You ain't nothing, baby. It seems like you've closed off your emotions. And this is for a cup of tea. I don't know if maybe you felt like you were being used in a certain situation and you finally got to the point to where you cut the strings and kind of took yourself out of that situation. Either way, it's a good thing, baby. May I be on the free list? Well, of course, my dear. I do require people to be subscribed because it helps me grow, and plus it puts you in for a free 30-minute reading because we are doing a drawing on the 24th. You can be on the list, my dear. Let's see. Maria, my dear, pick your card, 1 or 2. Hey, Leah, welcome. Please make sure to subscribe, dear, if you haven't already. And you're right after Maria. Oh, crap. We just threw the cards. So in this one, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, which the 7 of Pentacles is currently now in reverse. So maybe the options that you had open to you are currently not open to you. By the way, I hate that my nails are dirty. I'm waiting till what is it, tomorrow? 2 days from now to get my nails done. And I'm just like, fuck it. But anyway, like I was saying, so 7 of Pentacles means that there were some options that were open that are currently not open to you. So you're kind of just like in this middle section of trying to figure out what your next move should be. Take your time on it. Just remember, if another option comes up, you might want to work a little bit quicker than you did with this option, my dear. Even though there is nothing completely wrong with being able to survey your options until it's something right for you. Let's see what we got. Leah, my dear, you got 2 cards that popped out, 1 or 2. You're very welcome, Marie. I can't get enough of that damn gingerbread coffee. It's so good. I bet you I've sold enough of those damn things by talking about it. Leah, card 1 or 2. 1, 2. Leah, pick your card, 1 or 2. Stormtrooper. Leah, I am beckoning you from the pits of hell. You've got 2 cards. Card 1 or card 2. Calling to Leah. Leah J. Why is it taking me to a game? I did not want a game. Do 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 do. Talk about it, be about it. You're about to lose your turn. Do 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 do. All right, going once, Leah. Going twice, and sold to the universe. We shall never know what was in Leah's future today, but it'll be all right. So what are some of your guys' traditions? I'm curious. So you guys know that next week we are going to be talking about different traditions as well. But I'm curious, like, what's one of the traditions that's been passed down in your family for like ever that you don't mind sharing with the others in the classroom? For anybody who's joining in, check out the description and then give me a comment. What was that? It is okay to ask questions, but I do charge for questions, 5 for 2. The only time I don't charge for questions if it's something spiritual or like you're asking a question about your path that you may be uncertain about. That's the only time I don't charge for questions. But you do get a 1 card, dear. By the way, I just want to let you guys know whenever you retract a message, it still does come up. I don't know why. You think once you retract it, it would just be like done and out of the universe, but who knows? Do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. Tell me what I meditate. God is one. How will be? Wait. Everything is God is one. Okay, so that's your name. How will be Emin's parents agree on our marriage? Well, meditation, that is a question. I do charge for that. No, I retracted. I actually tell you I'll come back. Thank you. Not a problem, dear. I just know some people when they ask certain questions, like they retract them when they're, you know what? While we're waiting on questions and stuff, hey, my child who loves me, who's like the best child ever. You would totally want to go get mom's nail stuff because her nails are driving her nuts and she can't handle it no more. It's driving me crazy. I hate it. It's been driving me crazy because they've been chipped, but now they look gross and I can't stand that. Somewhere your dad took my nail filers. I don't know what he did with that either. In my bedroom where it always is, in the one little spot. It never changes. It's not like I hold nail polish hostage everywhere in the house and it's like, find me. But I don't. I am very, very particular where I keep my stuff. That's the great thing about me. Everything has its place. Wrote how by mistake. Either way, it's still a question, so it would be $5 for 2. So that would be that question and whatever question that you would have next, my dear. Unless you want a full reading on the situation. By the way, just put it down. What are you like? You're being weird. By the way, I seen this. Like, I've never seen this event ever, and it just popped up online today. $5, like the foot long, for 2 questions. And donation information is all in the description. For Lindita, to find out that, go into the description. I'll tell you everything you need to know about it, baby. So like I was saying, it's called Winter Solstice Fest, Music and Ritual for Renewal. And I guess it's going to be a free online event. And I figured I would share with you guys so that way you can check it out. They are currently doing it from the 18th to the 20th. So today is the 16th. So we got 2 days away. Sorry, it's 5 for 2. Thank you, my dear. Lindita, I will go ahead and give you your 1 free card. See what comes up in your reading. And then if you want to pay for a reading, like I said, all the information's down below. So whatever the situation that you're currently going through, it's one that you don't really want to be vocal about or be outspoken about. You're kind of timid about it. Because whenever we have the Leo card, Leo is strength, courage, being able to take things on head on, but it seems like this situation is not one of those. So whatever situation it is that you're going through in your life that's caused this reaction, I really do hope it gets better for you, my dear. Da, 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 da. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Questions are 5 for two, dear. No, I'm not doing it for $250. It's 5 for 2. And sorry. So if you want someone to do it for $250, you are more than welcome to find another reader, which I don't see many readers doing it. At least that I've seen. I mean, it's a possibility they're out there. I don't do that. Ratatus. Ratatat. Rata, let's see what your free card says, my dear. Seems like you got prosperity entering your home. So if you haven't seen it lately, do expect it to be coming, my dear. You're going to get blessed here soon. And that's for Ratatus K. I know. Check out the tree. It's glowing. And I'm about to do my nails because I can't wait till Friday. And it's driving me nuts. I think I'm going to go silver. Hey, did I have cotton balls? Does anybody know? Thank you, my dear. Super festive. Let's see what's going in Queen Gabby's day. I'm doing good. Any day with Dunkin' Donuts is good. He keeps on opening and shutting the door, and I'm like, what are you doing? Chill?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm actually with Mel, but it's running today.
Scorpio in reverse. So it seems like maybe some conversations are getting more intense than you're ready to move forward in. It's either that or maybe you're not feeling the same vibe as you were. Don't know which one it is, baby, but I know. I've been trying to play with my eyebrows because, like, my eyebrows are, like, so light. Yes, baby, that's for you. So I don't know if maybe there's something that you just don't want to say to somebody, or maybe you're not getting the same vibes as you were, but it's coming through. Huh? Yes, because I need to get this old stuff off. Hey, does anybody know where the clippers are? Because I used to have them in my bag, and then someone stole them and never brought them back to me, and then they disappear because things have a place and no one knows that except for me. A little OCD. Nothing more. Look, just because you're pissed off because I won't do your one question, get over yourself. Like, hopefully your holidays get better for you because obviously something in your life isn't going right. So good luck to you. But anyway, Gabby, how was school for you today, my dear? Well, I'm glad that you're having a good day. Hopefully your mom is as well. And he's probably just having a bad day. You know what I mean? That's how I like to chuck it up. Sometimes people have a bad day. It is what it is. Ooh, what did your teacher say? Oh, man, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Passion. How are we doing? That is pretty awesome. I am so glad that you are getting your grades up, baby. Soon as you send me that shot, I'll give you 3 cards, baby. Oh, Passion, my dear. Hey, we're a troll on my channel. Honey, I have trolls all the time. And then I have people that get pissed off at me and want to come after my weight. Like, that's just 2020. Figure something else. I know your life's going bad, but calling me fat ain't going to change your money situation. So it looks like we've got the 5 in reverse. That's fine. That'll work. It won't work that great, but it'll work. Anyway, so basically what you're talking about is what's coming up. You basically took yourself out of a situation where someone was coming at you. So congrats. But I don't think that's going to be the last time that you're going to get that, though. And that's just being realistic. I thought it said green bean, not queen bean. Hey, queen, what are you doing today, baby? I swear somebody needs to put their name as Green Bean. The magician. All right. Do. Oh, no. Queen Bean. Standing in. Oh, my gosh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, dear. You got 8 cards that popped up. Choose your card. 1 between 8, my dear. That's for your Queen Bean, or Green Bean, as I called it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we got the 2 of Swords in reverse. So maybe you were going through an internal struggle, but it seems like you're getting out of it. Or maybe it's just not to the point to where it's this guy, which is a dick. Or it could have possibly been a situation between you and another person, but I feel like this is more of an internal struggle than it was of one caused by somebody else, unless it was a comment that came in or something like that. But it seems like you're trying to make the best of the situation and not get it to the point to where you're too much inside your mind, which is a good thing. My child, let your dad relax before he goes to work. Is your leg still hurting you? Well, once you get hurt, get the heating pad for you. Well, I don't know what to do for you, sir. The Magician. Seems like we got an older gentleman in your life that is seeming more of a mentor role, maybe trying to help guide you. Not really sure who that is for you, but it is a good thing, though. Mentors, you gotta love them. Georgia Peach, Georgia. There's somebody I missed. Marjan, or something like that. Hello, and hello. For anybody coming in new, I do ask that you subscribe and look down at the description because that's where you get all the information about me. Georgia Peach, my baby. We got 2 cards that popped up. Card 1, card 2. You choose your poison. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Georgia, what can I get for you? All right, we got card number 2. You ain't getting through here, so don't even think about it in your rage of poofiness. That's my puppy trying to be all angry puppy. So we've got the 9 of Swords, which isn't really funny. It seems like you're either dealing with depression or maybe you're just scared about a situation in general of which way it may go. It does seem like, you got a few people around you who are trying to console you on the situation. But whatever it is, hopefully it does get better and it's not, super severe. But whatever it is weighing on your mind pretty heavy currently. And based off of the card, it's something that's about to be revealed because it hasn't been shown yet. New Marjan. Let's see what we got. And then we got Anne right after. Which tarot deck? The one I'm using is the Deviant Moon tarot deck. I also got a couple more coming through, but it's going to be a while. So for Mergen, we've got the Queen of Cups. Currently, you're letting go of something. Maybe it was by choice or by force or circumstance, but it does seem something that in your life that you would have cared for. It could have even been a pet even. But whatever it is that you currently just lost, I do apologize. It's never easy when we lose something. And I do feel like it was something that you held dear to your heart. It could even be a person. But whatever it is, hopefully you can get through it, my dear. So, Anne, what do we got for you? Oh, man. Seems like we got some justice that isn't being served. And you feel like you've been wrong done. That's not even a word. Done wrong. There we go. But whatever it is in your life, my dear, hopefully, the tides will turn. Just keep your head up and know you know who you are, baby. I'm glad that it resonated for you, baby. Spiritual J, hello, honey. Welcome. Spiritual J, we're going to have a meeting here soon. 2 of Cups. It could be a friend, work associate, or maybe just a stranger that you're going to have a connection with. But you do got someone that you will be meeting here in the next week or 2. So keep your mind open and keep your eyes even more. Oh, shit. It's never easy, man. It really isn't. And I guess I'm going to try to do my nails with this. You know what? I'll just use this. Go old school. When you don't have cotton balls, use toilet paper. Trying to clean these nails up. All right, for the next 5 minutes, I ain't going to be doing nothing. I'm going to try to get my nails cleaned up because they look gross and they need changed. Even though Friday I'm going to go get my nails done, but still I can't handle it no more. So I've been looking for these mics, the ones that connect to your computer via a cord. And I'm just wondering, has anybody ever bought any of these mics for your computer? And if you have, is there a certain one that's under $50 that you would recommend? Because that's my price point I got right now. Because I kind of want to put more money into it to upgrade stuff, you know what I mean? And especially when we're doing live events, if we do a Q&A and things like that. Whenever, we can actually go around people again. Thank you, Cashapp. So what we do here, we try to be there for one another and help where we can. And we got Sherry coming into the live. Make sure that you subscribe. Sherry Kumar. Actually, I do think you've already subscribed. Not really sure. For some reason won't let me check the names. Ooh, snap. All right, baby. We got the 8 of Swords. So that tells me right now you've got your head all in a fucking tiffy. You're mentally wanting to check the fuck out, but it seems like everything around you is kind of just going to chaos and shit. So whatever's going on, Sherry, hopefully it does get better. Maybe it's you're waiting on the chaos to start, so you're just kind of trying to keep your mind busy. Whatever it is, it does seem like there's a shit storm brewing or going to happen. Hopefully it gets better. Did you get anything? He's been waiting on this package all day. Don't you just love it when that fucking happens? Like, that's cheap nail polish for y'all. By the way, anybody wanting a reading, let me know. I'm currently trying to do my nails, so it may be a minute or so, but you know. Let's start looking at chipped off blue. Made the inside silver too. The Scorpio in reverse tells me either there's a situation where you're not feeling as comfortable with, or that you're wanting to back away from, or maybe you're starting to see more insight into an individual that you're not liking. So whatever it is, just follow your gut. You know, that's all we can really do. And that's what your card meant, my dear. I can't wait to have my talons back. Seems like so many days. Sherry, my dear, you already had a reading. Go back and rewatch, my dear. I literally just read you. The only reason I did it for Gabby is, one, Gabby's one of my moderators, and two, she's a sweetheart and does a lot for me. And plus, the girl is probably doing homework and half in, half out. But normally, I don't repeat. You're very welcome, my dear. I would listen to your gut, baby. If your gut's telling you no, don't do it. Just because you got a love card come up and you think it may be him doesn't mean it's going to be exactly him. Fortunately, that's a bad thing. When you get a reading, most people see it like the current situation, like someone talking to them, and then they try to make it meaning in their life, and then the card's really talking about someone new that's going to step into their life, and they automatically put it on to someone that they know. Which we all do it. Oh, I've done it. And then you're like, oh, it wasn't you. It was somebody else. I am silver now. Loving it. Way too much. Well, at least you know your limit, baby girl. By the way, I'm going to share this again for some of you who are coming in. There is an event. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not associated with it. It's just something that popped up on my timeline, and I wanted to share. It's called Winter Fest, or Winter Solstice Fest. It starts on the 18th and goes to the 20th, but it's like rituals, music, stories, the whole 9 yards. Yes, you are yes, you are a Instagram baddie. Speaking of Instagram, I actually need to start posting to Instagram again. I've been so entangled between doing lives, getting ready for the holidays, and then trying to do videos at one point, and it wouldn't work. What else was I doing? Oh, the book. Trying to read too. Luckily for me, the book I got is like short stories and stuff. So like if I read a chapter, it's not like I'm going to have to go, oh my God, what happens next? Because it ends in a chapter. Are you feeling okay, baby?
Yeah. Around a little bit. Work this out.
Lar, where'd you send your donation, baby? Poor hubby woke up with like one of those leg cramps that's like, so yeah. He is having a day. I told you, I found you, baby. You did it on PayPal. I told you you can use my card and get you some medication.
I took Tylenol just
Woohoo!
a little bit ago.
For those out there who are, 420 enthusiasts, feel free to, yeah. You're very welcome. I'm glad I could remind you. And you pick your questions, Lord.
Pick on it.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. If that's done, if you want some tacos before you leave, or do you want me to make you some? I'll make you some. Rack it up. Rack it up. Rack it up. When will Natalie, my ex, will come back to me with a love offer if this will happen? So are you asking if they are going to come back? Because that's what it seems like, a love offer. Like, what is she going to be? Like like one of those big bows on her vagina going, take me. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, when I was waiting for this, a few cards popped up. So the first one that we got is the 12th house in reverse, which means there's going to be a lot of working on oneself. Then we got Sagittarius. And then we've got Uranus in reverse, which Uranus deals with divine. Is it Uranus? Yeah. Deals with a lot of divine timing. So when it comes to, what was it? When it comes to that, it's not going to be in the way that you're hoping with the bow and the vagina. Like, I'm really like the way that it's coming up as far as them and their situation towards, for some reason I thought it was right beside me. It was weird. I heard, and I'm like, that was close. From what I'm getting from the 12th house in reverse and every other card that's popping up that I showed you, here's what I mean. They're working on their own shit. I don't see them coming back in the way that you're wanting. Maybe as a way to get over shit and to work through shit that wasn't finished. But I don't see it being one of those things where I feel like they got to work on themselves before they can dive into something that you're wanting. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because 12th house is everything around you falling apart and going to shit and rebuilding it, but you have to start with yourself. So I feel like they have to work on themselves before they can come back and focus on you. Does that make sense? Not in the way I want done. Yes, okay. So for where are we? If they are coming back for reconciliation. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Even though I did think you were already subscribed. And then we've also got the Gemini that's coming up as well, which means they have two different sides. So let's see what we got. Leo would be one side, which is strong and fierce. And then Jupiter, a sense of spirituality, enlightenment, and good things to come. So it seems like on one hand, they're all about being fierce, protective, the stronger side. And then on their caring side, they're more of an emotional connection, spiritual connection kind of thing going on there. So with the reading before and this one, they're definitely trying to work on themselves. And also you got to realize with this person that they have two different personalities that go back and forth. So it seems like at one point they're wanting to do one thing. The next time you see them, they're wanting to do something else. That's what I mean with done. Okay. So I would just take it as they're trying to work on their shit. And I do feel like maybe if you reached out, maybe after the holidays, unless they reach out beforehand, to kind of be like, hey, I just want to have a conversation. No expectations, no strings, no nothing. Don't be one of those people that push it. And actually have a conversation to kind of see where they're at mentally in their life, because I feel like that's going to give you a lot more patience in the end to hear those words from them, if that makes sense. Divine timing, work on yourself, baby. Yep. Yeah, I know she has somebody else, because if I remember correctly, we were doing a reading yesterday between you and this individual. And if I remember correctly, I told you that neither one of you were going to end up with her, that eventually she's going to be working on herself, but she will end up coming back to have a conversation with you. But it's not going to be in the way that you think. And the cards are repeating the same process over and over again. So it's kind of like hitting a dead horse over the head. It's already dead. You know where it is. You know where it lies. You know where it's going. It seems like you're obsessed. And that's, like, I get it. Some people, they fall in love and they just don't understand it. And they don't understand the whole circumstances or what the fuck. But if someone is not giving you the time that you feel like you deserve, pushing and pushing and pushing won't make them come back to you quickly. Giving people time and space to work on their own shit, which, let's be honest, this person is probably a rebound. And rebounds never last. Give it time. Use this time for yourself. Because, we all got things that we can work on or work towards. And it seems, in situations like this, people who push forward and work more on themselves, when they're dealing with people who are wishy-washy, who have two different sides and you never know what side they're going to be on, they tend to look at those that they've left and go, oh, well, they're doing good. Let's reach out. I feel like that's the kind of thing that you need to progress towards, you know what I mean? Just kind of do your life, put it on the back burner, because you can't change what other people do. All you can really do is do you. Because if we could all go like this, you wouldn't be the only one snapping your fingers for her to be in your reality. Do you know what I mean? Because you never know what other people are trying to persuade. And you never know what's really going in somebody's mind. It's kind of like people that have been together for 20 years and a person stays in the same relationship because they're not happy, but they don't know how to survive on their own because they've lost that drive. I would just give her time. It's the best thing that we can do. Even if we hate waiting, patience would be a good thing. Take up chess. My tarot reader told me to fucking do chess because some bitch be playing. What you should focus on yourself. Yep. That's what I would do. Focus on yourself, man. Why? She will return. Okay, I'm going to spell it out. You focused? Are you with me? I'm not going to finish this till you say, yes, I'm here. Are you here with me? Are we here? Because, see, women have this thing where they know when people want them, especially when they've already reached out. They get that vibe, that feeling, that intuition. Everybody does. So, if someone's trying to work on themselves and they're trying to, better themselves, and maybe things didn't go the way they should have, or the way that both of you at that time seen it going, and now she's in rebound and kind of just going with the flow until she has that aha coming to Jesus moment, when she does, most people, when they go to fix themselves and work on themselves, they're going to go back to those that they feel that they might have wronged. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And then it's going to be a conversation. Conversation. Not condensation. Conversation. Ooh, I got a package.
Where?
I don't know. I heard a door. And it seemed like it came from the front corridor.
Oh, shit.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to be a dead horse, even though if I wanted to, I could sit here and take your money all day, but I'm not going to do it. Now, here's the thing. Let it go. Be like Elsa and let it go. Just let it go. Let her work out her shit. And then when she comes to you, all will be understood. Honey, I don't know how to spell it out anymore. The girl's going to come to you and talk to you when she wants to talk to you. I can read and say the same thing all day, baby. But it ain't going to change the path that's already been led. Not unless she does her tipsy-topsy turvy shit. And if she does that, then she's going to reach out to you sooner. I don't want to steal your money because you're getting the same shit. Like, I personally can't do that ethically. Like, other people might, and they'll keep on taking your money for weeks, months on end, but I'm not going to do that to give you the same thing that's come up in 2 days in a row. Give it a week or two. If you want to do again, we'll do again. But just give it a while. See what changes throughout the universe. And if you really want a reading on it, get an in-depth reading. More in-depth. Instead of just question here, question there. It's the same shit. Just be ready to hear it. So hopefully that doesn't push you away from the channel. But I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not here to like take all what you got and give you the same answer. Do you think if and will offer her love again, I can change that? I'm not really sure what you mean on that one, baby. What are you doing? You're like walking around like creepy.
Creepy?
Yeah. You're opening the door every 5 minutes and you just walk like you're Bigfoot.
Huh?
And I see it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing?
And then you get that.
Ugh. I just don't want to beat a dead horse pretty much with the same thing over and over again. Because I get it. We figure maybe if we ask a certain question a certain way, it'll change it, but it never really does. Just come back if I will try to get together again. Well, okay, wait. I mean, will she come back if I will try to together again? I mean, it's a possibility. It depends on where she's at in her life. Like I said, I'm not reading on it. We're going to give it some time. Because time, what do you want? Does it look like I care? Eat it? No, what you can have is tacos. Because the dinner is done. You can eat tacos if you're hungry. There is shredded lettuce, shredded cheese, sour cream, I think. I'm not really sure, but I think there is. And taco sauce. And there's Doritos. So have tacos. Have dinner. Not snacky wackies. Bye, Felicia. Children. Hi, I just donated 5 to the PayPal for 2 questions. Even if you would, baby, just put them all in one space so that way I don't lose it. Because I tend to lose people when I get a bunch of comments from other people coming in. Luna. Hey, Luna. I just try to be honest. Like, I wouldn't want someone to use me and keep on coming back, but
How far?
what am I aware of about myself that What am I unaware of about myself that I should be? I get to pull out my bitch deck. All right. What am I unaware of that I should be aware of about myself? I call this my bitch deck, by the way, because it's one that is heartless and ruthless and doesn't give a fuck. So the readings from this one tend to be oh, snap. Oh, all right, baby. So I don't know what your past was like, but when I get this card, basically your past was kind of like nothing. I don't know if it was more of something that you try to block out as far as your past, or maybe you're not one to talk freely about it because there was some shady shit in your past. It's either one of the two, but normally this card is like, oh shit. And it's a blank card. It comes in the deck that way, by the way. So currently a situation, what you should know about yourself that you're unaware of yourself is that when you try to reach a goal, you will knock everybody out of the way from it. It doesn't matter if it's family, friends, co-workers, whoever the fuck it is in your life. If they're standing between you and your goal, you're going to tell them, bitch, bye. Georgia Peach, I emailed you, my love. Ooh, my love.
See?
Hey, connections, baby, connections. Totally get it. Then we've got the Six of Wands in reverse. So that tells me that you're not one that takes a loss very easily. It's one of those things where when you lose a battle, you become, oh no, I don't care if it takes years. I'm getting you back, bitch. I can like your personality. Just from that alone. Give me a second. I got to figure out what the fuck's... What was mirrored in my ex that I have to heal from? Now, that's good questions. Are you leaving me?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
I sound so needy.
You leaving me? I don't want
Okay.
to leave you. I won't say.
I know. It's such a snowy night. All right. So for your second question, my dear, which is going to kind of go in with your first question, we've got the Fool in reverse. You're not one that likes to change easily or let new people in. It's kind of one of those things that kind of comes from your past, which I feel like has to deal with the one that you're with. Okay, he ain't talking to me, so that's cool. Okay, so then we've got the Two of Discs, which is change. The one good thing that you did get from the past is being able to acknowledge change. It seems like it was a horrible situation, at least from your point of view, that it was horrible. I don't think that they had the same point of view. And it seems like they were one to change things up rapidly. I don't know if that was with a or not, I want to say work changing rapidly, like their hours would fluctuate in different things. Or at least that's what I'm feeling. And then we've got also the Prince of Disc, or what I like to call the Prince of Dicks, in reverse. So it's one who thinks he's in charge, but really has no fucking clue. So it's one of those people that feel like maybe they can manipulate you, which seems to be one of your fears that you do need to heal from, which honestly, when we talk about manipulation, especially when you start seeing the same patterns pull up in people, it's very hard not to go, they're going to fuck me over. And that's one of the things that I'm getting come up, which we got 8 of Cups for indulgence in reverse. So indulgence in reverse is maybe you don't do enough for yourself due to you've seen what excessive buying or spending can lead you to if you're not smart enough. So that is something you got to realize, that you should be able to get yourself something occasionally here and there without having that feeling of dread, like you've done something wrong. So those are the things that I would suggest to heal from. And hopefully, my dear, that helps you out. I spent way too much during quarantine. Well, that's good. At least you're getting something back to yourself. Maybe the overindulgence was meaning you need to slow down then. You are very welcome, my dear. It's good to see newish faces. Reminds me of that song. New faces, worn out places, worn out places. Kind of funny, and kind of sad. Move on. By the way, if you guys haven't figured it out, I am I'm like a Disney villain princess. When a song comes, it just comes and we just sing it and we do what we want. That's pretty much how we do it here. It is so quiet in this house. Who turned off the fan? Normally, I have a fan going just so that there's noise in the house because I can't stand silence. Like, I like silence, but I like that where there's still a little background noise silence, not like we're, you know. Yes. What happened to your dad? Thanks for sharing. I know. Homer forgot to tell you, Ronnie committed. He would, you were right, he would make the right decision on his own. Oh, I'm good, baby. I'm glad. I'm good. I'm good, baby. That's my ego coming out, being like, oh, it's okay. I'm good. Shine some light. What? I do not want tacos currently, no. But thank you for offering. You ran him off. Who did I run off? Who the fuck did I run off? Oh, the hubby? Probably. Can you consider me a new face? Gabby, you slaying queen. Oh shit, Seawolf's in here. Oh shit, party just began. Aw, thank you, Nija. It's pretty sad when I gotta go. Were they in here? Did I just ignore them? And I'm like, no, they're new. They just came in. The hubby actually bought me a new makeup brush, and it was so sweet. I'll be in the house and the house board. So I wonder what happened to you. I was like, oh snap. So Naija, looks like we got love, baby. Question is, ooh, love and new opportunity. So you got some things coming your way. Do-da, do-da. Enjoy the dick your way. Do-da-do-da-day. Hey. How are you? This shirt makes my boobs look like they're about to go.
Oh, I love it.
No, you got to pay more for that one.
30 an hour.
But every time like I go like this to stretch, I'm like, it looks like they're about to go like.
That keeps bringing people.
Nobody's talking to you. You used to be from my bosom, so shush.
It's true. It's true.
Where are my soul sisters? You forgot sweet baby Jesus. One of these days, I'm going to get those little tomatoes for.
That was so good.
Told you to make you some tacos.
I should have, but it's all right. I'll eat one.
Oh, well, you're leaving early.
Yes, in the car.
Be careful. I love you. Let me know when you make it.
I will. I'll message you.
Enjoy.
No.
When the weather outside is frightful. Delightful.
Have a good day today.
When the simply no place to go.
And you also too.
I'm going to have an excellent day. My sinuses are like going crazy. It's great. Give me 1 second. Nobody needs to see that nor hear that. You're welcome. Thanks, Luda. New York in the house. Boston, New York. I'm going to have to go visit. I think if COVID magically disappears next year, I need to wander out East Coast for a little bit. Land down under. Gonna get me a Honda. That was a smooth mute. I know, right? Like, watch me just slowly. You get to meet my husky. Boston's been closed. I know. I just love Boston men accents. I don't like, some of them are cute. Some of them are like, whoa. You got hit on every tree down. But I love the accent. I know. I used to have a friend who would, the way he said keys, I fucking loved it. And then he got me saying coffee. And I'm like, I still do it occasionally. You email them, teachers, girl. It's ghetto. It's so ghetto. Coffee. Maybe ghetto, but it still sounds good. It's like I was telling the hubby. I was like, during my life, some of the stuff I say sounds so ghetto, but I'm not going to call it ghetto no more. I'm going to call it hometown slang. Just sounds better. Because everybody's hometown's got a different saying. Hell no. Kids are assholes. If you don't mind me asking, what you teach? We acted pretty quick over here. So we're out of lockdown pretty much. Preschool. Oh, dear Lord. You're where it all begins. But it's got to be fun, though, because there are some things that you can do with kids. I mean, it's got to be hard if you're doing remote, but in person, you can do all these little crafts and then send the children home glued together. It's awesome. Or send them home with, like, glitter pictures, so that way their whole house is nothing but glitter. Or at least that's how I imagine it was when, my kids were in school and they were starting out in preschool, that they just loved throwing glitter on the kids and letting them roll in it and then sending them home. A nice little fan theory. By the way, for anybody who is wishing to get a reading today, let me know. Imagine to do 30 readings in an hour and 18 minutes. It's not bad. I can't wait to get love. You'll get love, my dear. Until then, you got us showering you with love and all of its glory. Talk about it. Ooh. Honey, even you're going to realize, not even when you get with somebody, sometimes people will get with people because they say they feel lonely, and then they get with them people and they still feel lonely. So just remember, being in a relationship doesn't guarantee you're not going to not be lonely. Son, welcome home. Welcome home. Walked away the sun. Oh, I guess you can have a reading. I guess. Is it bad that I had a gut about the only people I have in my life? Bad gut about. Well, yeah. Trust me, I know. I've got family that I'm like, I'll talk to them occasionally, but I'm like, y'all are a fucking mess. Oh, son, get out of your own fucking mind and set yourself free. Because, baby, you got yourself all fucked up. Sometimes our mind is our worst enemy. And I see as to what's being coming up. But keep your head up, though, because you do got things coming. But if you're not looking up to see them, you're not going to be able to enjoy it. I overthink. She's like, this bitch is reading me. Do-do-do. Talk about me about. I feel like my best friend. And the guy, I feel like he came back into my life for the wrong reason. I try to be entertaining. I try to entertain myself sometimes. Ooh, speaking of entertainment, by the way, thank you. I had the weirdest fucking dream. Okay. So it involved Keanu Reeves, a candy shop that was also a bar, and like one of those like military grade rifles with the big drums of nothing but bullets, like whatever the fuck that is. Then for some reason there was a metal shop in this little town that reminded me of Aspen in a way because it was snowy up top but not so snowy at the bottom. It was fucking weird. Like, it was a very odd dream last night. I know. I told my hubby, I was like, it's destined. I'm going to meet Keanu Reeves one of these days. And it's going to be in a candy shop. Welcome to the candy shop. When you're blessed and highly favored, comes with it, Gab. Right? I don't know. And I told my husband, I was like, I know where it came from. I was like, because last night I was talking with somebody about movies and shit. And then the only thing I don't know is where the big machine gun came from. Because I'm like, that has no fucking thing to do with anything I was talking about yesterday. So it was just odd. But it was one of those dreams that you wake up and you're like, what the fuck just happened? It was crazy. Like, I could go more in depth to it, but it was just fucking weird. But Keanu Reeves in a dream world, it's a great kisser, so at least there's that. Don't stop shining just because others' lights are dim. Exactly. You might be the one illuminating the road for him. By the way, for anybody who is new, which I think everybody here is not new, so we don't have to worry about that. You can get a reading just because we are discussing the Matrix yesterday. But the weird thing was okay, so telekinesis was in it. So that was one of the things where I'm like, okay, there's some shit in here. But it wasn't like young Keanu Reeves. It was like daddy Keanu Reeves. You know what I mean? Like where he's a little older, more mature. Looks like he can still kick ass, but afterwards you know that you're going to be resting for the rest of the night. Let's see what we got for you, Mrs. Seawolf Seabiscuit. Who, me or one of them? I don't know. I'm floating in between. This is where you're saving up, Missy Wolf. But it does seem like there's something that you're wanting to start following that is actually your passion. Maybe it deals with the traveling, but I feel like it's something more. Still got to let yourself break out of that cage that you put yourself in. Give yourself some more time, because you got your spirituality screaming to be acknowledged. But it does seem like there is some balance returning within the home. And a journey is about to start. So I don't know what journey you got coming, my dear, but hello. Both. Sweet baby Jesus. Sometimes the greatest advice is out of the mouth of babes. That's facts. And that's on quack quack. Quack 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 quack. There's a friend of mine that does TikToks. And like he's more political, but like he's the sweetest guy ever. And his wife and his daughter are just the cutest little freaking little family. But he always, when he does these like fact checks, he always says, and that's on quack quack, like when he's being like the truth or whatever. And it's fucking hilarious because every time I hear him say it, I'm like, man, the more you say this, the more I'm going to end up saying it eventually sometime down the road. Just random facts. Travel, travel, travel. I know. It's like Marsha. Get your shit, bitch. I know. I got tired of looking at them. Well, this one's kind of shit because, yeah. But I was doing it during a live, so give me a break. It's like a kid when they're like, yeah, we'll just paint all the way around it. I got tired of looking at the chipping, so I figured before Friday I would do something about it. Put some silver talons out into the world. TikToks, how do you feel about the FYP for your page readings? I've done a few of them, but I feel like it's more one of those things to bring people in. And even the ones who are doing it are like, that's just to bring people in for me to get readings or for people to acknowledge the page. Because, see, the bad thing with TikTok is TikTok likes to ban things from their media app and the outreach. And then you see some motherfuckers who know nothing about magic with like so many of these followers, which I'm telling you guys right now, half of the followers that some of these people have are fake. Faker than your Aunt Sally's left hit. Like, I hate to tell you, they're not that well known. Some people give good advice, and it's just drama filled. That's why I really don't post there that much. No one's ever really started drama with me on TikTok. But I don't know. I put things out there occasionally. It's like I'll have people ask me like these serious questions, and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to answer you in like 60 seconds or less. So I just been telling them to come over here to the channel, and then we can have a full length discussion. I only believe in them when they don't have much views. I think it's when it comes to any readings like that, like YouTube or Facebook or whatever. I think it's one of those things where if it feels right for you, take it as a message for you. If it doesn't feel right for you, or you just there's some readers I get really bad vibes from and some that I don't. And, you know, I know a guy on here that does those 4 stacks or 3 stacks, and he does really good readings, and I like his vibration. Now, he's a little bit more darker, a little bit more theatrical, but we love us a queen. But either way, it just depends on what feels right for you. If you can't afford a reading and you get a one card here or somewhere else and you see one of those pop on your page and you haven't been looking for it, check it out. It might be somebody trying to help you out. You never fucking know. Maybe if it's your government agent saying, bitch, everything will be okay. Here you go. Listen to the cards. I don't know. Anything's possible. I never try to discredit much because I've seen too much to discredit. So, which right now, I kind of feel like I'm giving that Drew Barrymore vibes. Which apparently she has her own show now. Kaja! Kaja. Balance and what? Seems like you're balancing that attitude, Kaja. Seems like maybe you got some feedback recently and you're trying to, I don't think you're trying to appease, but I do feel like you're trying to smooth your edges a little bit so that way you can get into life where you want to, because I feel like you got a business plan, so to speak, like a plan, you know what I mean? Like it's a goal. You don't know how you're going to get there, but there's some things about yourself that you got to work on. And I feel like that's something that you're kind of working on, kind of balancing it out between how to be real and also not be so real to where people may misunderstand what you're saying. So that's what I got coming up for you, baby. I know, she's always there with that description. I'm like, we're over here like she's copying and pasting that shit. She's on it. On it like a villain. Oh, it's a sad day, y'all. It's gone. My gingerbread latte is gone. It was so good, though. I had one of those free ones from like Dunkin' Donuts or whatever. Because I buy way too much coffee from there. For those who are joining in, let you know, check the description out below or follow in the comments with one of our moderators, Gabby, who is letting you guys know exactly what we're offering, what our prices are, what being subscribed to this channel means. Basically, you get one free card a day. So you could come back for a week, get a free card, get a free reading, get a live reading. One of the ones that I want to try and I wish someone would book, because I haven't had one of these in about 2 years, is where it's a full deck reading. Oh, they're so much fun. That's 72 cards of fuckery. And it is fucking amazing. It literally takes about a good 3 to 4 hours to complete and do, or longer, depending if you get questions in between. But it's one of those ones where there's not a card left behind. I like to call it personally the devil's trap. Just for the reason being, you ain't getting out for a while. Dang, my general was about love coming in about freaking time. Oh, my dear. All we want for Christmas is you. No, 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 no. And you know what the bad thing is with love? There's so many different types of love. Is it a relationship love? Friendship love? Is it family love? Is it loving oneself? You don't know which one it is. Or learning to love others so you can learn to love yourself. Ooh, that's a hallmark moment right there. We getting into love and me listening to love songs and chill. Gabby's like, fuck, I'm gonna be single. You need to be single for a while. You need to do your school shit. You're like, what, 16? You can have a fling once on a full moon. That's it. One boy sacrifice a month for a year. Thanks for shooting us down. Doesn't mean it's going to be a bad situation. It could start as a friendship, love, move to something else. Okay, Mom. Be careful what you ask for. It's been really relaxed today, which I'm not complaining, because I love a little relaxed moment. I'm kind of curious what my guides have to say. Well, you know how it is. You're like, There was for a couple of days where I'm like, there's a shit storm brewing somewhere. You know how earlier you were saying I'm going to have intense conversation with somebody? Duh. Yes, Gabby. What does my spirit guides have to tell me? I normally don't do a reading on myself, but this is the time for you to let it all out. Let's see. Get out more and do not fear the unknown. Ooh. Any other words of wisdom? Honor thyself and be patient. Okay. I've been watching tarot readers and they've been saying the same thing. Ooh, I'm curious what they are going to say. I don't know what you mean. Like, you're watching them say it to you? Like, what are we doing here? I wonder if you read much for yourself. No. Because I get too much info already. Your guides. Gotcha. Normally my guides are pretty spoken. Normally they come to me in dreams or present themselves in signs. Like, letting cards flip out. And occasionally I'll look at them and go, okay. Or fuck. Haha, no. Thy use a dish, thy clean a dish. Thanks, Snoopy. The hubby made it safely. Your dad made it safely to work if you wanted to know. Just let you know. Now you sound like my mom. You use a plate, you wash your plate. Damn right. Well, here's the thing. She hates doing dishes, but then she wants to gripe when all the dishes stack up. And I'm like, if we would use what we use and then wash it. It's like when I cook big dinners. If I'm making a big feast and I'm cooking, I'm going to be cleaning as I cook. Especially if I'm transferring it over, because I don't know about you guys, but I like to transfer my stuff over to like the aluminum pans. And then clean everything so I don't have to worry about it. Once it's done, it's done. Gabby, does your mom ever wake you guys up in the morning singing, cleaning? And then as soon as they see you, they're like, ooh, here you go. I got a chore for you. Do it. This is how we do it. I have moments where I wake up and I'm like, you know what? We're going to rip the whole fucking house apart and we're going to scrub it. Especially during Corona. Depending on what I'm cooking, I'll turn on music. Like if I'm making anything like Mexican food or anything like in that nature, I got my salsa music and stuff going on. And then if I do Italian, I got like old school Italian music going on. Not the singing part though. The thing is, she knows I love to clean, but on my own terms. I wish my daughter had the same, thing, but she does not like cleaning. She sees it as a curse of 1,000 suns. She was born on an eclipse. We must put her into a tower. One of you is going to get that. The rest of you are going to be like, what the fuck? Do 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 do. Oh, Nigel got it. Yeah, I'm one of those moms. Like I try to get it done throughout the week, but there are certain things during, right before the holidays where it's like we got to make it look like we don't live here. Yeah. A whirlwind of neatness. That's what I'm saying. Now, my oldest is totally better than my youngest. What, 7:30 at night or 7:30 in the morning? Might want to go check and see if that was a delivery. There's no delivery. It was me. Hello?
What?
How's that going?
It's fine.
Was there anything there?
No. Oh.
I had to fuck with you. Oh, Seabiscuit, give me a second. What the hell? Not a problem, my dear. Good luck with the noobs. To be honest, probably going to be on here in only like 15 more minutes. Can you not hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm going to act like I can hear you. No, because I went like this. And she was like, because she likes to listen to music as she does her dishes and stuff and walk about the house. Because she thinks that if she listens to it, then I know that she can't hear me when in reality she doesn't have it up that loud. Just so she thinks that I think it's a whole mind fuck. Like, yeah. But she heard this. So I was like, oh, I think it's a package. And she just went, doop, doop. And I was like, oh, you didn't find nothing? No. Was it this? She's just like, I'm so mean. I love her, though. Ew, she just cash-apped me. Throwing coins to your witcher. Oh, give me a plenty. We can be. I tend to think I'm the better one out of the bunch, but you should see the way this girl dances. Oof. Finally, someone hired me to do something. All right. What can I do for you in 2 questions? Hey, we do got pop, don't we? Nicole. Give me a minute, my children. Headphones off. First off, I was going to ask you, do we have pop or do I need to get some? That's what I'm at. I didn't beckon for the dog, so you can blame your sister on that one. Not a problem. Should we let go of the Libra? Well, that's a heated. Pisces, North Node, Aries, Sun, Hate, Mars, Neptune, House of Love. That's your stack. It does seem like we've got some opportunity when it comes to this, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's one of those things where the universe has messages for this event, but it's like a mixed bag. Give me 1 second. And the reason I say that is because we got cards like Pluto, which is distance, Aries in reverse, which means, you know, the passion is somewhat there. And then we've got healing. We've got Neptune, which deals with like spirituality. Mars deals with war. Pisces, calm. But these are the three that kind of really stood out. And that's what I'm going to answer your question with, is the 10th house, which is a house of love and making a home for oneself. A new opportunity is going to arise, which is going to lead you to your life purpose. So I'm going to say that this Libra guy isn't your life purpose, just for the reason being of the Sun card that pops up, which is a new opportunity. And new opportunities aren't old opportunities refurbished. So I believe with the whole Libra guy, that situation needs to end like a closed book. You've reached the last chapter. It's time to move on from that part. And once you get that second question, my ritual is done. Yes. I think it's just one of those things where like you want to hold on to it because it's familiar and you like the way that you felt in some sense. Let me flip that hair up some more. There we go. Should I stay at my current job? That's a mixed bag of nuts. Give me 1 second. Make sure this isn't nothing important. It's something not important. So give me a second. Okay, it seems like the job that you currently have, you have no freedom. So this tells me you're not only that you don't have no freedom, you don't feel like you can expand yourself. Hello, Mandy, and welcome. It seems like you've been pushing more and more away from the current position that you're at, and it doesn't bring you joy. It just brings you closer to a further distance as far as the job goes. It's not something that calls to you that you actually feel like you're doing something special. Then we got Uranus in reverse, which Uranus deals with signs from the universe. Maybe there's been some signs. And then we've got Neptune, which Neptune is one of new beginnings, spirituality, awakenings. And it feels like that's kind of where you're going, and it's going to be towards more of an artistic sort of experience for you. one that's going to bring you more joy into your heart. So I would stay with your current job until you feel you are ready to expand yourself. That's exactly what I would do. See the opportunities around and see what comes to you. And the one that makes you vibe at a higher vibration is something that I would choose. Because honestly, that's what you've been waiting for anyway, as an opportunity to get out of where you're at. Rock your life. Welcome, my dear. And Mandy, my dear, you will be next. I was summoned to you. Ooh, welcome. Mandy, new opportunity. Take it. Take the opportunity and run with it. I feel like it's more of a life-changing moment than anything else. Like when I say life-changing, I mean utter life-changing moment. Rocker, rocker, rocker. Amy, Amy, Amy. Yes, you may, rocker. Miss you too, babes. You need to come play with us more. Heidi, Heidi, Heidi. Heidi, Heidi, ho. I will try to make a note of that by your name. Because I'm horrible with names unless they pop up and keep on popping up. Ooh, Heidi, it seems like we are going through a mess in our lives, honey. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got a lot of houses going on. Like literally, we got the 6th house. We've got the 1st house in reverse. Money, you're doing pretty decent on. You're starting to get balance. The home life is starting to somewhat equal out. It seems that you're stuck in a position in life that you don't know which way you're going. You're growing into a new situation and you're finding your strength within your love. It seems like you've got a lot of things coming in your life, but the first thing that you need to work on is yourself. You're not taking care of yourself, my baby. So do yourself a favor, pull out the bubbly, and enjoy yourself. Now, I want to move more into reading professionally. Well, you should, my dear.
Anything else before I go, folks?
If you would be so kind to not throw. Oh, Jesus, don't throw nothing at me. But can I get a drink? Because I have no more coffee. Just keep me alive. Na, 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 na. But I will take that straw. Thanks. Anyway.
Get my elbow.
Did I?
Yeah. I get to see. Right?
Uh-huh. I'm patient as hell, though. Learning the cards takes for freaking ever. When it comes to your cards, baby, every card and every deck that you get is going to be different. Now, when you're starting out, you are more than free to use the own terminologies that they give you. I did when I first started out, but then I started becoming more in tune into what I can do. And after that, it's just, I kind of go with whatever comes. And then I focus on the person. So it's one of those things that just takes a while, baby. You'll get there. Amy, Amy, Amy. What are you up to? You little devil. Ooh, distance, distance, distance. Ooh, you're not having that good day, are you, honey? So we've got Pluto, so we're being distant as fuck. Communication is a no-go. And then we're just living our best fucking witch clean lives. So Either one of two things. Either one, you're just distancing yourself from everything living, or an individual. And it seems like you're trying to keep the upper hand in the situation. So whatever's going on, my dear, just enjoy yourself. There's a difference between having a good day and having a good day because you've made some situations in your life. I know some of the best days I've had is getting away from toxic people. Got the upper hand always. Well, that's good to keep. Oh, I just saw Seawolf left. Yeah, she left for a little bit. She's got to train some minions. But it does seem quite intriguing. If you haven't distanced yourself yet, then you got a situation coming up. But I see distance kind of like love, depending on how it's played, depends on how it goes. You can just take that in there because here in a little bit, I'm going to be shutting down for the night.
Gizzy.
What's that Gizzy Wizzy doing? Just wait. That mail should have came by now. I don't know why it hasn't. So, if your day ends up going to shit tomorrow, or you decide to distance yourself from somebody, sorry. That's gross.
What?
Nobody wants to hear, "Ugh," like a dead walrus. 2, 5, oh. I make weird noises, so I can't really say nothing. So
He just follows.
that's my puggy wuggy.
Because I got another pug. It's like a face.
You're welcome, my dear. I know I'm good. More ways than one. I know. I actually put makeup on today. And then we did this thing. Which, if you can see it, I don't really know. See? Ain't that pretty? That looks so devious. I've been looking at different stuff for setup. I want to get a better camera than this one. And I've been looking at a mic. Because I want to amp it up a little bit. And I was thinking about one of the ring lights. The only thing I hate about the ring lights is it's so blinding. I don't like that. I don't like to be blinded. And it's really neat and it brightens up the face. I just don't know if my eyes are worth being blind later in life. It's one of those things, what's more worth more? Do I really need to see when I'm older? No. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I am Iron Man. Nobody feel me. Always standing alone. I don't know. Why? Let me see what they're saying before you go all crazy. Should pay us more. What the fuck were you talking? I am so lost. I'm not seeing this person that you're referring to. That's my Insta name, my username. Ah. Oh, it's kind of creepy when they're like, I'm inside you. Are you really? It's kind of dark in there and a little bit goopy. I know, Gabby, you had me confused. I'm like, who the fucker is what? And I'm looking for a screen name. I'm like, I'm not seeing it. And then I seen the comment and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I guess it never went through. I'm looking right now. Let's see. So far, I don't know. By the way, we do have an Instagram account on Instagram. It's the Divine Witch 1. For some reason, I had to put a number in front of it, which I thought was stupid. It's pronounced Foxy. Wow. Excuse me, my dear. But unless I see a fluffy tail and some ears and someone on all fours, I don't call people foxy. Unless they're hot. Then that's a total different situation. It's like, fuck. Follow right now. Bet. You want me to follow you or you're wanting to follow me? I might be able to find you on the Divine Witch account. Just look at my pics. I almost said penis. Look at my penis. You know what's the most crude cartoon out right now? Is it's on Netflix. It's about what is it called? Big Mouth. That is like, what the fuck? But I can't stop watching it. Fox. Do 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 do. Is it you going like that? But your smile's a lot better than mine, so I'm not even going to attempt to recreate. Oh, you're so adorable. You look innocent, but I got a feeling you're not. You did follow me, and I shall follow back. Kindness. The short curl look was adorbs. Adorable. Okay, so I don't know who the guy is in your life going, but that's awesome. You have gorgeous hair, dear. If you want to see, well, we'll stick with this one for now. But you are adorable. They call me Foxy. Foxy Brown. They call me Foxy. Anyway, I just got lost scrolling through someone's Instagram. Where I don't buy risky photos. Don't use deodorant. I only take bubble baths. That's from that show Big Mouth. If you watch it, it's fucking hilarious. I saw the sun. Yes, on Netflix. It's so fucking hilarious. It's so raunchy. Like, they have hormone monsters. Wait till you see the dicks. It's fucking hilarious. The hormone monster. I can't remember his name. But he's like, I brought my dick. And like, it's so fucking hilarious. You're gonna have to go look at it. You should watch F for Family. I have watched F for Family. And as far as I know, they don't have any new seasons out so far. It is fucking hilarious. And if you want a good holiday movie that's kind of like a bad holiday movie, Holiday. Fucking hilarious. Especially the clubhouse scene. Hilarious. Because there's literally this part where it pays homage to Dirty Dancing, but it goes so wrong. And it's so right. Like, this poor girl just has a bad time. Let's see, what other shows that I can recommend? If you're looking for an actual good Christmas movie, that's not like raunchy, that you can watch around, you know, family coming over. This is all on Netflix, by the way. There is one that they came out with last year, and it's called The Advent Calendar. I fucking loved that movie. It's almost got that Hallmark vibe, and maybe, who knows, it was at one time on Hallmark, but it's a really good movie. So I would suggest that one as well. It's one of those movies where you're like, ah. Yeah, it's one of those. It's so good. But that's the holiday movies that I would recommend currently. And I have to go look and see what else they got. I know they got the Grinch and stuff like that, and different little cartoons. And of course, if I remember correctly, I think they had the Home Alone too on there or something like that. So those are pretty decent. And then also, if you're making a list and you're checking it motherfucking twice, check out Bad Moms, the Christmas edition. Oh, it's so good. Bad Moms was good, but when they go for the Christmas one, yeah, it's one to really watch. You gotta love it with crazy movies, so to speak. Now I believe they have Krampus on there too. That's more of a horror. I'm trying to think if it was on HBO or Netflix, or it might have been on Amazon Prime. But one of them was like Black Christmas or something like that. That one was basically about a sorority who kills another sorority. It's kind of fucked up, but it was a good movie. So if you like a little bit of dark humor during Christmas time, that's one to dive into. And then, of course, you can always watch The Witcher. Bad Moms Xmas. It's fucking great. I've got the Prime too, girl. Don't hold on out. Prime, I'm going to have to look because I haven't had Prime in a while. Actually, I think I have Prime. I just never put it on my computer. So I'm going to have to check that out, and then I can give my top 5 review of fuckery. I wish they would make some like Yuletime pagan fucked up holiday movies. I would live for that. Something that there's a market and they're totally fucking missing out on. Like, they'll take Krampus from the holidays and shit, but they're not really giving us any gold. Well, my dears, I'm going to jump off here for tonight, and I'm going to dive myself into a nice little book and eat some tacos. So hopefully you guys enjoy your night, and see you guys tomorrow.